Hey, good morning everybody. So we're getting everything ready. Hopefully the day is today where we will pull honey, not to extract it, just so we can get it off the hives, and then we'll do an extraction later. Right now it's just inspecting the hives. We have not done anything to them in a couple weeks because we were getting ready. We went on a small vacation, and when we got back they just look really crowded and hot. There's a lovely swarm, huge, up in the tallest tree in my yard, it seems like. So I need to figure out if they are honey bound and just move in, or what's going on. So let's go. You want to control this? We got us a wagon. There we go. And we're gonna look at everybody today, so it's gonna be very long. Hopefully what we can do is we have some empty supers. As we pull frames out, we'll put empty frames in, and hopefully that'll help everybody. At least that's the game plan. I forgot my hat. It's right where the honey suits are, should be. Chris is awesome. Forget that thing swivels. Huh. All right. You got your veil on? Air conditioner on? See, I say we're gonna pull frames, and then I look at a hive like this, where it's not near ready, nor near full. So, like, that one's inspection is done. We're not gonna do anything with it. We're not gonna pull any frames. They're all like that. So, that one was easy and quick. A little disappointing. All right, we're gonna go to the ones in the sun just to get those over with. Not that they'll all not be in the sun in a few minutes, but it's been hot, it's been humid. I don't know why I moved that rock all around. I suspect the swarm came from one of these three big ones. This one next door, or that one. I'm betting money that it came from that one, just because the activity level out of it yesterday compared to everyone else, with as large as it is very minimal. And like, this one has nothing, like legit nothing. There's a few bees up here, not much. I mean, it's got some, but they're nowhere near halfway full. So we oversplit this year, pretty sure of it. We made bees versus honey, which is fine. But that's why I think they're just not as busy as they were or should be. So next year we're not going to do that. We learned our lesson. Oh, look at you on the ball. I'm going to look at this one because I want to see how they're doing. I do know this one right before we left, we combined it with a queenless hive. So I don't think they're the ones that would have swarmed. Just trying to give me some room. Clean cups, those are fine. Look at all that nice brood. And some eggs, so I'm gonna stop. Once I see eggs, we're good. Goes on. Oh, thank you. They're not going to keep this one, I don't think. Not because there's, well, maybe there are. That's... Okay, yeah, never mind, I lied. They can keep it. Maybe. Hold on. Like, this one has nothing on it. This one they used the wax. Whoops. Could you... What I think we might do is make them go down to a box. No. I think I'm gonna take Frank's out and take a super. Because like that one has very little. Would you go get... Hold on. This will make sense in a second. There's really not much on there to worry about. But these, I think, are ready to be picked up. that? Like there's not much in there to worry about. You know what? Let me take that from you. If you could spray that BB Gone on the rags, or a rag, and like soak it really good. What we might do.
You want the bottom of this?
Yeah, at the bottom. Whew! So what I'm doing is I'm combining most of their honey into one box. Actually, I'm combining all of it. Alright, yeah. See, like that doesn't have much for me to worry about. Alright, where's that one? There we go. Let them fix that. That has... Alright. I think that's what we're gonna do. So, boo! Like I said, we made more bees this year than we made honey, which is fine. We all know better for next year. But that way, if this is the one that swarmed, at this point, I am letting them do the thing that they're gonna do. And let them sort themselves out. But they have a little less space now. All right, so what we can do now is put, some of these have a little bit of honey on them, just not capped, so we'll put it in another frame if we have to. Is she eating honey off of you? Yeah. Shade. That makes more sense for that one to go down to that one. All right. Let's see how this one. you hear that? Something bugging my blade. That's better. All right. So this one looks way better. Oh. Lots of pollen coming in. What we might do, can you go get a queen excluder?
Don't you have one?
Hmm?
I thought you had one.
I don't have one on our thing, no.
In your pocket.
Queen excluder. It's okay. It is a little late to do this, but I also want to give them room to breathe. This one has been heavily bearding since we've been back for 2 days, so they're hot. They need the extra ventilation. Oh, and there's our queen. Can you spot the queen? All right. So the fact that she's way out here tells me they need more room. So that is exactly what we're going to give them. More room. Again, I'm not expecting them to make any honey. I just want to give them more options of space. So. Lay that on top. Yep. And then let's give them that box we were just working on.
This one?
Yep. So the cool thing with this is this actually has some honey on it. So if they need the food, they got food. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold on. And if they want to start filling it, they are all more than welcome. In my toolkit is a red or oranges thing now. My spacer tool. Thank you. I do believe my air conditioner might be breaking. There's something annoying the fan. There you go. Lid. With the storm coming this afternoon, we'll line it up. We're gonna make them go down just a vent. Oh, wow. Well, that works for me. I kind of like the metal ones now. All right. I'm hoping we're not going to have a waste of supers. Then we'll have to put them all back. That looks funky. All right. Wow. It's just not capping, but it's so humid they can't. There's not much in that one either. Oh, they're working on it. Well, this is going way quicker than I thought it would. Yep. They can be put back. Oh. That looks a little better. So it looks like, yes, definitely, we will have more bees than honey this year, which is fine. But I will say I did extract 9 frames already right before we went on vacation. So I did get some honey, not a lot. What was it, 30 pounds? Yeah. So it's not a complete dud of a year for me. And really it's not at all, because like I said, I did bees instead of honey this year. So I do have honey, just not a lot like I'm used to. All right. And this was the hive that I got most of the honey from. Eef. Well, at least they're doing their job and keeping them in one area. It's the shade. Totally the shade. Ugh. All right. So this one basically started out with a whole super empty before we left. All right, if you don't mind. Do you think you can lift it? All right. Did I have my smoke? What was I doing with this gap? I'd say let them keep it. What do you think? Want to hold it? Just so I can see what we're dealing with for the rest of them. Pretty darn close. Yeah, they're getting there. Put it back. Not bad for a week while I was gone. All right. I want to get them out of that corner. Thank you. 3 more to go. And only 25 minutes. We're not bad. But we're doing a lot less than I was expecting or hoping. And I blame the humidity at this point. Yep, yep. We're not going to touch it. Are we going to Home Depot today?
Maybe.
Can you put shims on my list? That would have looked so much better with honey in those supers, but that's okay. We're gonna do that one last. Because what I do think we need to do is take the ones with the glass jars off of it so I can see. All right. They're the same way. It's the humidity at this point. It's gotta be. I didn't notice that before. What does that say? Huh. That's interesting.
F-U-T-C-H.
F-U-T-C. That's a number.
Is it a number?
That's a number right there on this side.
Yep.
Huh, I wonder where I got that from. Yep. Well, bummer. Okay. Huh. All right, how do you want to do this?
What do you want to do?
Well, we got to pick up the white. Hold on. Put your finger there.
Go with it.
Huh?
I have nowhere to go with it.
It won't fit right there?
My hands.
Oh, set it down and slide it. There you go. Alright, not a complete bust. This one's ready. Yep. Here you go. Here, where's another one of those rags? Can you spray that? All right, ready? Stick it up top there. I'm sorry, guys. I hope you saw some of that. So what we just did was we sprayed BB Gone on a rag. I heavily smoked them and I just threw the top on. The theory behind it is they're gonna fan all that smoke and also move all the BB Gone, which then means they should vacate the super. Working on, oh God, that stuff smells. It's not a bad smell, but It's not a smell I want to smell. I mean, it doesn't smell bad actually, but all right. Hand it off to you to brush with your brush. Stubborn bee, there you go. There you go, honey. There's one in the corner. Sorry. All right. Now, should we give them an empty super, or should we just give them back there? I almost want to toy with the idea of just giving them back their jars. Wait. I gotta get up to that point. Any stragglers inside of it? I actually don't think so. Very good. All right, you can start wheeling that back. All right, so not a bad day. We got 9 frames out of it, which is how much we extracted from the 9 frames we took to Ohio. So not bad. We had, like I said, 30 pounds out of that. So if we get another 30 there, that's 60. That's actually not a bad, I mean, granted with how many hives I have, that is pretty bad, but I would take it. So I hope everyone has a great rest of their Sunday. We are not going to probably extract those today. It all depends. We are working in our backyard, and we got some cleanup to do, so we're probably just going to work back there for the rest of the day. And I also need to test it to make sure the moisture content is perfectly fine, and then we'll extract it. But it's fine the way it is. Those are pretty much 99% capped, and I say 99, not 100, because there was a couple that had just like 2 cells at the bottom of the frame that weren't capped. But for the most part, that honey was done. I'm hoping by taking that honey and giving them just the jars, they might go, we need to do something with the jars. But I won't hate them if they don't. I put the jars on way too late. I should have put those on a long time ago. But other than that, I think we did pretty good today. So everyone have a great rest of your Sunday, and we'll see you next time.